Howdy and hello everyone, the Coaster Critic and you're the viewer. Today we'll be looking at two manufacturers that I think will change the coaster community and make some of the best coasters in the world, no doubt, at some point. And unless they already have, well, I mean, like, both of them have made some coasters that are known to be very good, but, I mean, like, yeah, these two haven't really made that much of an impact, other than their few good coasters. But I do think these two manufacturers will become two of the best. And these two are S&S Sansei and Mack Rides. So, let's look at the both of them and see why I think they will be the best. Let's start with the manufacturer that I have actually ridden coasters from, Mack Rides. Now, Mack Rides has made such coasters like Manta, the absolutely phenomenal family coaster at SeaWorld San Diego, the Journey to Atlantis coasters, Time Traveler at Silver Dollar City, and Copperhead Strike at Carowinds. They mainly make coasters in Europe and Asia, but as I just showed there, they have taken some strides over in the US. And the many times they have gone into the US recently, because I'm like, yeah, they do have many wild mice in here, and also like some other not as notable models. Those coasters I listed off are the major ones they made. They're all pretty good coasters, excluding Journey to Atlantis at SeaWorld San Antonio, because that one only has a depressing freaking dip. Mack Rides has, weirdly enough, been going for 250 years. 250 years! Oh my god. So, yeah, as you can see, this company has been around for a while, but they haven't always been making roller coasters. It started off by making stagecoaches. The company was started by Paul Mack in 1780. Yeah, this company has been around for a while, and it is based in Germany. This coaster manufacturer has certainly made their mark. Now, the reason why I think they're going to become one of the best manufacturers is because, I mean, like, look at what they've already made. They've made coasters like Helix at Liseberg, Time Traveler, Manta. They've made all of these amazing coasters, and it looks like they're going to continue making more. And one day, they're going to make one of those coasters. One of those coasters that everybody hypes about. And yes, there is Time Traveler, which people do hype a lot about, but it's not at the level of something like Steel Vengeance, Fury 325, Iron Gwazi. It's not really that big. But I think one day, Mack Rides will add one of their hypers, one of their extreme spinners that's even crazier than Time Traveler and Ride to Happiness. They're gonna do that one day, and it's gonna be cool. Oh yeah, and another thing I forgot to mention, they own a freaking theme park in Germany, which is called Europa Park, and people have dubbed it the Disneyland of Germany. So, all I'm saying is, this company knows what they're doing. Now, let's look at the second manufacturer, S&S Sansei. The company started in 1994 by making the world's first pneumatic launched tower. It was known as Space Shot. Then, in 2001, they would make the world's first compressed air launch coaster, known as Hypersonic XLC at King's Dominion. Despite the fact that this ride was extremely problematic with the fact that S&S basically had no experience with making roller coasters, it kind of worked, and this was enough to get Fuji-Q Highland in Japan to eventually buy one of these compressed air launch coasters, making Dodonpa, now known as Dodonpa. It was, and still is, the world's fastest accelerating launch coaster, going from 0 to 112 miles an hour in only 1.56 seconds. Yeah, that's fast. And now we come to modern day, when S&S holds the record for the most inversions on one coaster in the US, and also the world's tallest inversion on Steel Curtain at Kennywood, blah blah blah. You already knew that though, probably. So, yeah, what could S&S do that could be one of the best in the world? Well, it's simple. I'm pretty sure all you coaster enthusiasts know about the S&S Axis coaster. Now, just imagine this thing with an air-compressed launch, tons of inversions, airtime probably, and a bunch of other stuff that is pretty much only on the Axis coaster. Yeah, that can be really, really good if they try hard enough. And I think S&S can try hard enough, and they will try hard enough. So there you go. Those are two manufacturers that I think could one day create two of the best roller coasters in the world. Now, what these would all look like, I have no idea. The most I have an idea on is S&S's, which will probably be an axis coaster, but for Mack, I have no freaking idea. They could honestly do anything at this point, but whatever it is, it's gonna be good. So, that's going to be it for this video. This is yet another filler video. I have pretty much run out of ideas at this point, and that other video I said I'm working on is coming along fairly well. It should be out soon enough, but, yeah. There isn't anything I can do now. Well, might as well end off the... Riddler, since when did you own a taser gun? Since I've been open. What do you mean by that? Well, it's kind of odd that you would have that, but... Okay. Listen, X, you just need to just get him out of here. We'll bring him to Valencia. It'll all go well. Why do you keep calling me X? It's X2 now. I don't care. That's what I know you by. And just go with it. Fine. Alright, where are we gonna put him again? In the trunk, obviously. Why would we put him in a seat? That'd be way too suspicious. Right.